sympathy for Mikey McCoy. I have no sympathy for Tyler Boyer. I think telling the truth is a very easy thing to do when you have a microphone. And if you don't want to tell the truth, it just makes you look more suspicious. And I can give you an example of that. The only reason that people lie. Anytime you lie, it's because you're covering up the truth. You're engaging in a cover-up, even if it's a white lie.
The world hasn't stopped talking about the Charlie Kirk case. What began as a tragic shooting has exploded into a maze of secrets, power plays, and accusations that reach deep into the conservative world. It all started on September 10th, 2025 at Utah Valley University. Charlie Kirk was giving a speech for his American Comeback Tour. The crowd, over 3,000 people, was cheering, waving flags, and chanting his name. But at 12:23 p.m., a loud shot was heard, and everything changed. A single bullet sliced through the air and hit Charlie in the neck. The shot came from a rooftop nearby, clean, precise, almost professional. Within minutes, chaos filled the hall. Kirk was rushed to the hospital, but it was too late. The FBI moved fast. Within 33 hours, they announced they'd caught the shooter. Tyler Robinson, a 22-year-old former Utah State student who admitted he hated Charlie's politics. He even confessed on Discord and to his parents. Case closed, right? Not even close. Almost immediately, people started asking questions.
He set it up in a way that, like, okay, you're saying something that's actually factually inaccurate,
right,
according to the narrative. Now, let's be real clear. I don't necessarily think they know what's going on yet. There's a lot of weird shit going on with this.
I know.
Yeah. Another angle of a potential shooter of where this shot could have come from.
Talking about Charlie Kirk now?
About Charlie Kirk.
So
That's the one, right? Is that the one we're talking about?
That conversation?
Yeah, that was, and from my opinion, Patrick, this dude and a bunch of shooters and a bunch of snipers, and me and Tom actually had a conversation last night. Never go with the official narrative.
Did you see this, Tom?
Yes, I did. I was watching a report by what appeared to be a very rational and specific ex-military gentleman from Turkey that was talking about the forensics.
This guy?
Yeah, this is the guy. No, there's another one. There's
another guy. This guy is equally sane, and he's saying, hey, look, that appears to me to be an exit wound. And when I go and look at this, and by the way, Kash Patel said on Sunday that the FBI is looking at leads, including the location of the shot and the angle of the bullet, potentially a second shooter. And that's what Kash Patel said on the Sunday news show. So this does not appear, Pat, that it's one crazy person.
Does this say that Kash Patel said there's a second shooter?
The timeline didn't quite make sense. Witnesses gave conflicting stories. The suspect seems like he's being framed, too.
So I'm putting together a picture, and the obvious thing to me, if I am a detective, is you're only lying because you're hiding something, right? And it seems to me like they're trying to not upset the very people that were pressuring him. They want him to be this committed Christian Zionist. He never faltered on it. If you want that money to keep going, are these donors still pressuring you? Now, why is Bibi Netanyahu lying? I don't know. But what I do know is we aren't getting the truth about anything. Then you couple that with Turning Point is lying, covering. That could just be financial, trying to protect the finances after Charlie, who knows? But then you add the Fed messages that they didn't want to give us a time about. The person's writing like they're in, 1887. This just young, gay 20-year-olds writing like we're in 1887. It's a nonsense. They have no explanation for that. I know that makes no sense. I've got contact with the family. They're telling me that the feds are even lying about why he turned himself in. They basically were told, we'll slam down your doors or you can come in peacefully. What are you going to do? Like, hey, we got you no matter what. You have two options here. He turned himself in, the family friend. I mean, there isn't a single thing they have told us.
And the strangest thing, Charlie's wife, Erika Kirk, has barely seemed shaken.
His wife is already doing podcasts. Look at this. What are you talking about, your husband?
No way. Telling me she's already doing pods, bro. Your husband just got massacred. When my uncle died, I was in a daze for years. Like, I couldn't even speak, bro. I couldn't even talk at his funeral. He was like my brother. It was so devastating to me. He was young, though. We were were very close. And it was the only time in my life that I couldn't find words. Just thinking about it makes me sad. Let alone your husband gets executed in front of the whole world. Let's cue the fireworks. And remember when I kept saying, Sonny, something just doesn't seem right. I was scared to talk more that day because I didn't want to be insensitive. It's very fishy. This now confirms it to me 100%. If this was me there, I would have been